A man and a stick. Really? He should just be playing golf. What do you think? What's up, Toy Fam, and welcome back to another Superhero Saturday here on your Toytally Cool channel. I'm Big Joe, taking you on another adventure into the Marvel Universe, specifically the X-Men universe. Got the Children of the Atom arrayed in front of you. We are about two figures before we assemble and put together the superstar of this wave. That is the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Strong Guy wave. Yes, at the end of this series, we will build and put together Strong Guy, the muscle man of the X Factor team. And for today's episode, we have a very unique character, one that has not been shown quite a lot in the X-Men series, but he has been in the comic books for a long time. Normally seen with Juggernaut, normally seen as a nemesis of Banshee, or sometimes even the Excalibur team. He is none other than the rarely produced toy Black Tom Cassidy. Yes, he is Irish. Black Tom Cassidy. According to the back and his bio, he's a nefarious criminal with the power of concussive blasts and plant morphology. I don't know what that is. Plant morphology. Black Tom is a true threat. Let's see why he is a true threat. Let's see if he is a cool toy. Let's set these babies aside, and we're going to... The last one, by the way, before we build a figure, is another Deadpool. We started with Deadpool. We're gonna end with Deadpool. But enough about Deadpool, and let's start with... Okay, there's not a lot of weight to this. Kind of flimsy. You know what? This is heavier. Okay. Let's see. Oh, why do we open? Let's see the toy inside the box first. You've got the artwork. You've got the toy. On the right, you've got Black Tom Cassidy looking nefarious. And on the back, you've got Black Tom Cassidy. You've got all of the characters that build this wave, that comprise this wave, and you've got one more before you hit the jackpot with Strong Guy. Let's open this guy up. I am not too excited about this, seeing him from the front. But who knows? There may be a surprise waiting for us. By the way, Black Tom Cassidy brings the chest piece of Strong Guy. There we go. Take him out. Is that a chest or the back? Looks like the back, not the chest piece. So you've got the X in yellow. Put it aside, and then you've... Okay. So he's Black Tom. Take him out. He looks like a Elvis Presley. Who's your cup? The collar, yeah, and the boots. Oh, hey, hey. All right, and then you've got his weapon, which is like a staff that he can use to project concussive blasts with. Let's put it in his hand. I'm not gonna explore him too much. Okay, put him close. You've got the very noticeable and okay, stand up, boy. Okay, you've got that crest on his chest. That looks like a bat. Looks like a bat on his chest. You've got the torso twist. Do these guys have the torso twist? Yeah, this one's a little bit more pronounced because you see the curvature of the hinge. The others don't seem to have that much. Okay. Okay, off the bat, this collar really says, I'm Black Tom. You know. Okay. And then you've got, oh my goodness. At least it's black, you don't notice the pins too much. Same thing for the knees. Okay. Same thing for the knees. The belt though is a nice accent. It breaks the whole black thing, but it blends well because it's got that black in the middle. Okay, so it breaks the pattern, but still maintains the color scheme. The gloves, I love. You know, you've got the whole glove leading up to the middle of the forearm or even up to the elbow. And the good thing about that is the gloves cover portion of the pins. Same thing with the boots, the high top boots, okay? He's a mix between a magician and a gigolo, the way he looks. You know, open bare chest. You know, yeah. So let's see what else he can do. Come on, Black Tom, what else? The goatee, okay, one thing that I like about him, the facial hair. You rarely see Marvel figures with facial hair, and he's one of those, and he's got that nice little goatee going for him, right? Okay, okay. This is going to be a quick study. Okay. I don't know if this is the first time I've seen this in a figure, but look at that. He's got a tattoo of a serial code on his left thigh. I don't know if I'm gonna check the other toys now if they have that too. I don't know why you would do that to an all black figure. Seriously, because you can put that on the foot, at the bottom of the foot. But that's not a deal breaker because I can easily paint it over. Okay. And then the back of Strong Guy is just so hollow. Okay. Let's do a toy review for Black Tom Cassidy. Let's do a toy review time. Yes. First impression, not impressed. Yes, he's got all of the details of Black Tom Cassidy right. The toys got it right. You got the open chest. You've got the collar all the way up, you know, flipped up. You've got the facial hair. You even got the staff, right, with a skull on the top. But then that's about it. Okay. Price point. If this was an individual figure, I'd be pissed. Why? Dude, you're gonna pay $20, maybe $30 for a guy and a stick? I'd be really, really pissed. Even though I love the character and it completes the set because, like I said, with X-Men 97, he was seen in the animation with Gladiator, with Juggernaut, with Banshee, and Lilandra. But aside from that memory and all of the other associations he had in the comic books, there's really not much going for this guy. So it would have, if he was not part of a Build-A-Figure set, I would have passed on it. Price is just too much for a guy and a stick. Okay? Shelf appeal. He has his place in any collection. X-Men villains are very, very colorful and very unique, very distinct. So having another X-Men villain, especially one that's associated to Banshee and to Juggernaut, is a nice addition to any collection. But playability, that's where it goes down. Because, again, a guy and a stick. A guy and a stick. That's the only thing I can say. A guy and a stick. Come on, Hasbro. Come on. You could do better. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Final toy review. Is he not cool? Or is he cool? Or is he totally cool? Tell me what you think in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sadly, I think he's not cool. Although he is a very unique character with a special place in any X-Men collection, he's just not enough. A guy and a stick. How many times do I have to say that? A guy and a stick. Okay? Yep. Put him on a shelf, leave it there, leave him there, and it's done. So that ends our episode. Thank you for watching until the end for a very, very short one. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell button. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And don't forget, this Big Joe reminding you, toys are not just cool. They're totally cool, regardless if they're a guy and a stick. So happy collecting. Bye. A guy and a stick.